This is Roger with Wheel Kinetics in Tucson, Arizona. We're selling this truck. It is a 2003 Ford F-350 Super Duty Crew Cab Long Bed. It's a 6.0 turbo diesel. It's four-wheel drive. XLT, which is cloth. This truck has 142,528 miles. It was a theft recovery purchased directly from an insurance company in San Bernardino, which is basically LA. It is on a clear title. It was a theft recovery. And obviously it's got a 4-inch lift. It's got some bigger tires than factory. And when we get them here, we do an inspection. This is what the inspection looks like. Apparently they stole a bunch of stuff off the lift. They didn't steal all the lift stuff, but some of it. Anyway, this thing needed an ICP, an IPR, a driver hub. ProComp dual stabilizers are brand new in the front. They probably stole those. Both side mirrors are new. Sway bar links are new. ProComp rear shocks are new. Both tie rods, front drive shaft, door cylinder, obviously from the theft, they stole the door cylinder. Ignition is new, and it needed a new fuel sender, so the gas gauge probably wasn't working. All right, let's see. I'm gonna walk around, I'm gonna show you what's happening with this truck, and I'm gonna point at stuff. When I point at stuff, that'd be stuff that you might wanna concentrate even more on in the gallery of pictures if you care about cosmetics. It's a big white truck. It's got dings here and there and there and here. Please look at every picture, but when I walk around, I'll kind of point at stuff, and then I'll give you a place to look specifically. These were original stuff. They didn't steal those. And these are 325s, these tires right here. I'd say fronts are probably 25 or 30% tread, and the rears are probably 20% tread. They could use some tires pretty soon. Ding here. Here, this front bumper's got a couple things going on in it. There's your new ProComp stabilizers right there. Obviously it's got locking hubs. The front shocks are Bilstein. I could use a step. I'll bet it had steps and they stole them. Here's your catalytic converter right there. The tread on the passenger rear. It's a pretty truck, but it's got dings and a couple dings like this and type of things on there. Pretty good dent here on the tailgate. All right, there's your new shocks. They decided they'd take those with them. There's your lift. Actually pretty straight. Actually really straight. Except for that front bumper. It's got a few dings in it in the tailgate. Okay. Ding here and here. Give you a look at the undercarriage from this side. Thing right there. All right, I'm gonna fire this thing up. We're gonna open the hood. We're gonna look for blow-by. We're also gonna look for Ford stamps on both sides of the core support. That will tell you that 142,533. That everything's original. If you don't see those Ford stamps on both fenders and on both sides of the core support, that means that something's been replaced. So when we open the hood, we'll be looking for those. All right, let's see. 142,000 mile XLT. Kelly says suggested retail price of $15,114. There's the equipment. All right. That'll also be in the ad, but I like to show people that I Kelly'd it correctly. Carfax gives a suggested price. We put the Kelly Blue Book in there, subtract what they say for the Carfax, and that's what their adjusted retail value would be. So there's all that stuff. The last service was $138,150, which was only, what, 3,500, 4,000 miles ago? And then it was stolen on October 30th, 2015, and recovered the same day, which is probably why they gave it a clear title, because it really wasn't damaged. They just stole some parts off it, and the previous owner didn't want to deal with it, so he told the insurance company to give him some money. That's generally what happens. So I'm going to start over here. There's a Ford stamp there. There's a Ford stamp right there. Cap is off now. No blow by there. Let's see. There's the stamp right there. And there's the Ford stamp right there. Alright? So everything's where it belongs. I do see that it's got some funky tint. We tell our tint shop to leave this, our detail shop to leave this tint on even if it's terrible. It'll just peel off in your hand if you wanted to, but some people don't care. They would rather have the some tint than no tint. I would take it off, but that's up to you. See, the back is peeling too. You probably put this tint on when it was brand new. It's just done. Little chip right here over the handle. Alright. Let's see. Let me seat up a little bit. Boy, this seat looks like it's never been sat in. Trailer right there on the floor. Not sure why it's not mounted. I would say that the car thieves probably tried to take that and ran out of patience because it wasn't a brute force thing. We'll go down, up. This tint's not too bad on that one though. Let's see, so there's a little tiny hole right there. Carpet looks great. Driver window, passenger window, passenger rear window, driver rear window. Mirrors. These are new mirrors too. Out, in, let's see, up and down. We might need a new switch. I can only move it a little bit. Huh. Oh, you know why? Because that would be the wrong side. Out, in. I was going to say, my guys put a brand new mirrors in, they don't work. Out, in, up, down. No, usually they don't know how to work them. That's all. That's why I'm only allowed to do this. There's a small tear here on the outside of the seat. Other than that, boy, the rest of the thing looks like, I think only a driver was in this thing. He was a lonely guy. Or lonely gal. Lonely person. Alright, let's try some air conditioning here. Alright. That's definitely blowing cold. It's actually a warm day. It's about 85 right now here in Tucson. Not warm, but warmer day than pretty much everyone else experiencing in the country. There's overdrive. Boom, boom. That. What else we got here? Let me move this thing forward so I don't bump into anything. I'll try out the four-wheel drive in, let's see, neutral. Go all the way back to four-wheel low. Now we're in low. Boy, that shifter was easy too. That's in drive. This is for low. Put it in reverse. Yeah, I'd say the previous owner took really good care. Now we're gonna go to 4 high. All right. I went all the way up. There it is. I went too far. Drive. Reverse. Alright, now we're going to go to 2-wheel drive. Now we're in 2-wheel drive, and we're going to go for a ride. Alright, this truck's on a clear title. If you come to Tucson and drive it home, you're going to pay tax and dock fee. Dock fee is $250, taxes are 2% city sales tax here in Tucson, plus whatever your state tax rate is. So basically, just add 2% to your state tax, and then add $250 dock fee, and you'll know what you're going to pay if you come here to drive it home, which you're welcome to do. If you pay by wire and ship, all you pay is the agreed upon price, and that's it. Once we receive your wire, we will fill out the title with your name and address, or your company's name and address. We'll notarize the title, sign it off to you. We'll scan it into your online file and mail it off to you. We even scan in the envelope that we mail it in, okay? What else? Blah, 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 blah. Deposit. Once we have a deposit, we have a deal. The deposit's $500. Once we receive your deposit, we'll put your name and a banner over the truck at wheelkinetics.com, and you'll know it's yours. Until then, it is for sale. So please get your deposit in. Pretty truck, real clean truck. Clean, good-looking trucks like this on clear titles don't last long, so please get your deposit in. Last part of this speech is warranty speech. A, it's lifted, okay? Fords that aren't lifted have floaty front ends. This one's lifted, and it's got 325s for tires, basically 35-inch tires, okay? So please realize that it's going to be a little floaty. On a 1 to 10, with 10 being terrible, this is about a 5. It's actually not that floaty. But if you want them to not be floaty, you got to take all the lift out. You got to put them on stock tires, and they'll still be floaty when they have 140,000 miles on them. So we always make sure that's in our ad, that's in the print of the ad. Please read the ad, look at it. Honestly, this isn't too bad, really, for a lifted truck. But you know, too bad, not too bad to me, could be horrific to somebody else. So please know what you're buying, especially on that topic. Ford gave it X amount of miles and X amount of years for a warranty for a reason. Basically, the people who built this truck did not know what would happen to it after that many miles or years. If they could have given it a longer warranty, 15 years, 200,000 miles, they would have. They would have sold it for more money, and they would have sold a lot more of them, and they sold them immediately. They didn't because they didn't know. They built the damn thing. We don't know more than people at Ford. We are experts on 6.0s. We do know an awful lot. We know a good one when we see one, but we don't know what's going to happen to it tomorrow. If you buy it and it needs an injector the day you get it, go get an injector. We are not writing checks for anything, okay? Please make sure you know about diesel. If you're a first-time diesel buyer, ask a friend. We do have in our ad in the middle of it a $2,400 package for EGR, which is the bulletproof EGR cooler, the Ford oil cooler, and we now even do an IPR as part of that package, okay? That is the fix for the EGR, which is the issue with 6.0s. Now, this one doesn't show any signs of it, and I've seen them with 1 million miles that don't have signs of them, and I've also seen them with 50,000 miles that need EGRs, okay? So the $2,400 is very cheap. I mean, actually the cheapest. I'm sure that everyone else doing it hates us. Most shops are doing what I just described for about $4,500. This is only for buyers, and it's only at the time of sale. If you come to us a month after you bought it from us, it's going to be $4 grand. Okay, because it's a lot of work. We're only doing it for people who are buyers. Okay, at the time. We just did one for a guy a month after he bought it. He wanted it because he knew it was a good deal, and that's the last time we're doing that. It just slows the shop down, and not a good idea. All right. Anyway, so there's risk involved in buying a used vehicle. If you don't want risk, go buy a brand new one for $45,000. If you can take some risk and realize that some of the money you're saving could be spent on this truck and a repair sooner or later, then buy it. It's a nice truck. Thank you.